rejected entry, Tayrona National Park. It has been an absolute disaster of a day. Have we seen any monkeys? Have we seen any wildlife? Have we seen a beautiful beach? Absolutely not. Let me just walk you through it, because there's a lot of things here. I always say on this channel, we make the mistakes so you don't have to. And oh baby, we've made a couple of those today. So we actually got a taxi there, for obviously from the centre of town, which is going to set you back a mighty 140,000 pesos. Lovely guy driving over there en route. Basically, we was like, oh, there's a lot of commotion going on. What's happening here? There was like a water pump, like blown up on the side of the road, letting out, as you can imagine, a lot of bloody water. But we'll come back to that, because that plays an integral part in the story on the back end. So anyway, we get there. The bloke who drives doesn't speak any English, so when I'm trying to get out the taxi, I'm trying to like get the guy's number. So if we're coming back later, to be like, can you pick us up at 4? We'll take your number. Do you know what I mean? Do us a favour, because we need to get back, and do him a favour, because he was, yeah, really nice guy. Anyway, as we're doing that, some bloke just runs over, like opens the door, and he's just basically just like a local taxi guy closer to obviously Tayrona National Park rather than in Santa Marta where we get ours from, and he's just basically saying, no, this guy can't take you back, no, you can't take his number, just giving already bad vibes. You know, one of those where it's like, it's not unsafe, you don't feel like threatened or anything, but you just like, it's not a scam because he just wants to take you, but like people just like trying to take business off the other guy. So already it's just like, right, brilliant. We've got a little bit of a little bit of animosity. Didn't see this online, so please correct me. I might be the one in the wrong. Can you take a drone into the park? Because we, I couldn't see it on all the websites, everything online. I couldn't see anything about not being able to take a drone, but that is where the issues start. So to go into the park itself, depending on what day of the week you go, it's either 75 or 82. So either 15, 16 pound or like 18, 19 pound, which to go into a national park is pretty bloody expensive if you ask me. The cars also, like your taxi or whoever drops you off, can't drive you to the actual car parks. You need then to pay for a collectivo to take you to the start of the walk, about £5 each way, and you would need to pay about £2 for insurance. When asked, what does the insurance cover? You can imagine the response was, you have to pay for insurance. So it doesn't matter if you've got insurance, it doesn't matter. Who knows what it is? It was just one of those places where I just feel as everything was just trying to make extra money off you. And you know what I mean? We would have paid it because like we wanted to go, we wanted to explore, we wanted to see what was going on. But anyway, you go to like a proper legit security checkpoint. If you're in a car or a taxi or someone's taking you or a local, you just walk straight through. If you're a tourist or whatever, then you need to stop, and they like fully like search your bags and stuff, which obviously absolutely fine, no worries. The bag's open. We've got a couple of gummy bears in there. We've got 2 litre and a half of water, and the guy's like, oh, you can't take bottled water in. So I was so thirsty as well, and it's like 35 degrees, feeling like 44, and the humidity is 96%, so it's pretty bloody toasty. So I'm like, right, I'll just whack the water. So I downed one of the litre and a halves, and then the guy's like, oh, do you have a drone? And I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a drone in my bag. And he's just like, no, you can't take that, give it to me. I'm like, well, obviously I'm not giving you the drone. He's like, basically, he couldn't speak English, and then some woman comes over to explain. She's like, oh, you can't take the drone in with you? And I was like, well, can I just not fly it? Let's meet in the middle. Let's come to a nice arrangement. Absolutely not. And it's not like I didn't want to leave it in Colombia vibe. If it was in the UK, I would have actually wanted to leave it less in the UK. I think there's more chance of it getting stolen, but they were like, oh, leave it here, you can get it on the way out. That is not going to, that's not going to fly, old boy. So basically, no drone, no entry. The only person ever to probably be rejected entry, the guy was just like, yeah, you can't come in there, see you later. Rejected entry twice this year, once at a national park and once trying to get in a club because they were like, you're far too good looking. One of the many jokes I will drop on this vlog that doesn't land. No, I couldn't go into a club in South Korea because it's like 4 in the morning. The guy was like, yeah, you have to be under 30 to come in here. Absolute shambles. So anyway, we digress from that point. So we can't go in. There's no signal, no way to get a taxi. We don't want to go back with matey boy who's trying to mug us off. So me and Em are like, right, we're here now, let's just go for a bit of a wander, let's just go for a bit of an explore. But if anyone's been around here, like where it is, sorry, Tayrona National Park, like it's one straight road, which like all like massive trucks and stuff go down. Like it's not a place where you have a nice walk. Like we were walking like single file, can't chat to each other. Probably give them a little bit of respite actually, just chilling. But yeah, it was just a nightmare. And obviously I've just whacked all this water, so I'm like, oh my God, I need a wee so bad. Then out of nowhere, the bright lights, the big horns of the coach comes pipping behind us. Do you want to lift? And we are like, absolutely. Oh boy, so we jump on this coach, which it goes Santa Marta, pretty much next to where we got a taxi, all the way over to Tayrona National Park, and it is 9,000 per person. I would say comfy on the coach, aired, beautiful air blowing in the wind. It's just an unreal little setup. So we're like, right, we're getting back. However, I've just downed this 1.5 litres of water, and I'm like, I'm about to wet myself. So I'm like, it's an hour back. How far can I go? Anyway, got about halfway through. I said to Em, like, I reckon I've got like 3-4 minutes in the locker, and the heavens are going to absolutely open. So luckily, or unluckily, there was a massive traffic jam. So I said to the guy, like, I'm gonna have to get off. I'm literally about to wet myself on your bus, old boy. So when I got off, the traffic jam gave me enough time to get back on. However, because it was a bloody traffic jam, we were stuck in it for 2 hours, and it was the water pipe from earlier was all blocked. The whole thing was like flooded houses. It was absolute carnage. So yeah, we just spent 2 hours, well, one hour on the way there, 1 hour deliberating over the drone situation, 2 hours on the way back, nearly wet myself, burning, boiling, sweltering, but yeah, it's been an absolute battle of a day, and we find ourselves back here just after midday, so we thought we'd get there nice and early, explore, take in the beaches, but yeah, absolutely no bueno. So yeah, couple of takeaways: don't take your drone there, and do just bear in mind, if you are going there, whether you're traveling, whether you're on holiday, it's a little bit expensive to go to a beach and go on a hike, but from what I've seen online, it does look pretty bloody beautiful. So do report back. Have you been there? Could you get your drone through? Because after, when we were on the bus on the way back, I had a quick look online. On their official website, I better not get run over. I couldn't find anything on the website about not being able to take a drone. I saw some people post saying you can't take one, then other people post saying you can take one. So official website, no information. It did say you can't take any guns, you can't take any plastic bottles, stuff like that. So they need to get that updated, or maybe I was just completely wrong and read the wrong website. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Let me know in the old comments. However, we got back to Santa Marta and we've been to this unbelievable little joint. We went there yesterday, went there today. It's called Mummy's Bakery, Mummy's Bagel Shop. Basically, it's just an absolute shed load of bagels, lovely staff, lovely vibes, doggo friendly in there. So if you like the furry fellas, there will be loads of those knocking about. And then, as it says on the tin, they just knock up an absolute shit ton of bagels. I've gone for the little breakfast one, which is your egg, your cheese, a little bit of avocado in the mix as well. However, the fan favourite, the one I would highlight, is of course the polo, the chicken. It comes in like, I'd say like a Cajun sauce, not too spicy, not too crazy, but yeah, lovely flavours, fresh bagels straight off the old press. So yeah, would heavily advise. Gonna have to whack the old sunglasses on because you can really see an absolute thing, mate, which is not what you want. But yeah, so hell of a start to the Santa Marta adventures. Gonna go get a little gym session. I think Em's gonna be chilling on the old rooftop, on the old roof of our building. 2 pools, one right outside our door and one on the old roof. So yeah, the adventures will continue, but you know, as we always say, and as I said at the start, we make the mistakes so you don't have to. So if you are going to go there, just check what you can and can't bring. But the main one, like, not many people are obviously going to take a drone like me, but the main thing to remember is you can't take plastic bottles. So if you do want to take water with you, do bear that in mind, because you won't be getting those in. So hydration will be limited. The team battle on, the sun is out, the day is but young. We'll see where we get to. As always, any questions, if you want to say, Gaz, you're the idiot, you shouldn't have taken the drone, please also whack that in the old comments. Whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button, still en route to 3K subs. I'll see you in the next one, baby. Remember to share. He's always cooking, let's get it.